Where am I? What is this place? And was that a chicken? You're confused? I'm confused. All of a sudden, I just wake up and I'm in this world that I've never seen before. And I get this message that says if I ever want to leave, I have to defeat the dragon? Like, what does that even mean? So now I'm just here looting this village and taking supplies from these villagers, and I mean, they don't seem to mind, but this doesn't feel right. But I can't stay here forever. I won't. I just don't understand why they put someone like me on this task. I'm not a fighter. I'm not equipped to go out and do this. And if you thought I would just take this mission sitting down, you would be wrong. Get in a boat and go as far as I could to just try to figure out how to get out of here, to go back. But one thing about me is that I like shiny things. My attention can be very easily monopolized and sidetracked, and honestly, all it takes is a little and you got my attention. So when there's all these cool structures out in the ocean, I didn't stand a chance. But you know, we live and we learn, and who knows when the right time to go ocean exploring is, but I do know the wrong time is when you are severely undergeared. And so my first real attempt at getting away was a major failure. But that's okay. All I have to do is just complete all these tasks and I'll be back before I know it. And so that means making a base camp, starting a farm, and not judging my farm. It is very beautiful, and it is a good starting point in me getting my food stores up and, you know, taking those steps towards gearing up. And that includes making a little sugarcane expansion, because those books aren't gonna make themselves. And let me tell you, it got so dark so fast that I could not keep up with trying to light up my base. Those mobs just were coming out of nowhere. It's only natural that after I sort of established a bit of a base camp, to go to the caves. Now, before we go into the caves, you look me straight in the eyes and promise me you will not laugh at me. We will not judge. You laugh with me. I am delicate, and I know this wasn't my best showcase of skills in the caves. It is chock full of resources. You just have to watch out for the creatures. Now, before we really get into the meat of the cave, I just have to remind you that what you're gonna see, once again, is me trying my best. Oh boy, was it a pretty cave. I am so lucky that there is this beautiful cave system just next door to my base camp. Like, you will not believe how much I find inside of it. And it's not just ores. It's mobs. There's a lot of mobs, and you think, oh, there can't be more. But there are. I guarantee you there are you go, oh, that's a lot of zombies in the background. And it's like, yeah, you haven't seen all that there is yet. And so I'm just running frantically through this cave system, trying to gather supplies, get resources, gear up, so that I can brave other parts of this world and complete my goals. But oh boy, this cave, it got a little hairy. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh my gosh, look how many mobs there are. Like, they just keep coming. They don't stop. And so I'm just like trying to avoid them, and this creeper is just blowing up, and then bam, diamonds. And I think I noticed it a bit earlier, but I swear I just keep like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, and then I'll place down a torch or I'll tower up, and then all of a sudden, diamonds. It's beautiful. It's a little poetic that in all this chaos there is still so much beauty still to be seen, to experience. You never stop gaining as long as you keep exploring, is what I would say after this whole fiasco gets done. Because oh my gosh, it never stops. There's always more. There's always more. It's it's never ending. And this is just a cave system. One. It is pretty big, but let's be honest, I was unprepared for how intensive it was going to be. And it does not help that I get distracted by every little piece of redstone. In my head, I'm like, okay, so we need to start getting all these resources. I'm filling out a task list I made myself, and we're just trying to gear up so that we can move on to the actual task list. And so I just have all that in my brain as we're going, and avoiding mobs and getting ores. And then I'm like, oh, do I even know where the exit is in this cave? And so then I run back and I start making little monuments so that I don't get further lost, because that would suck a lot. And I don't plan on doing that a lot. Plan being the emphasis. But I have to say, I am happy with the amount of diamonds that I got from this little adventure. Overall, pretty great mining caving experience. There is just one more thing of note, and we're gonna pause right here, and we're gonna look eye to eye, and we're gonna say, I'm gonna laugh with you, not at you. Thank you. Look at me ending the day with a diamond pick and another portal already. That's amazing, is what I would say if that was the only thing of note that happened on this day. But unfortunately for me, the jokes just keep writing themselves. And so I go to the Nether and go, oh crap, I am in a really bad position. I'm just in a portal above a lake of lava. I don't know how it could get any worse than this. This is just really bad luck. And then I found losing not only my new gear, but my brand new diamond pick. And here's the honest truth. I wish I could tell you that I was writing this, that this is scripted. But in actuality, I just... Not great. But of course, I get to experience a plethora of lows and character development, because how else would I have a hater arc if I didn't have things that I hated? But alas, they say you should never go to bed mad. And while I don't always believe that's true. I think in this case, it would be better for me to not end this on a bad note. So enjoy the start of my cow farm and know that next time when I'm back, I'll be better. I'll still be on my hater arc though. I'll see you next time. Bye.